Call the meeting to order. Thank you all for being here. Would you please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Again, good morning and thank you all for being here. There is, first agenda item is our consent agenda. We have no items today. Second agenda item is citizens' questions or comments. Is there anybody online? Anybody here in the room like to come forward? Seeing none, we'll move to agenda item number 3. This is a county council item, and this is a first reading of an ordinance. There will be no action taken today. Tiffany?
Tiffany Podlesnik, County Council. This is the first reading of ordinance number 2025-11-02. And so what I would do is read the caption. It is an ordinance amending the Douglas County Sanitation Code, Chapter 8.25. Ordinance number 2025-11. Sorry, let me start over. I mixed the two ordinances up. My apologies. So this is an ordinance amending the Douglas County Building Code, Chapter 15.25. Ordinance number 2025-11-02. First reading is today, November 5th, 2025. Second reading is scheduled for November 19th, 2025. And if adopted by the board, the effective date of this ordinance would be February 18th, 2026. This is just a first reading. There's no action today.
My understanding is just sort of cleaning up some of the stuff that's in the ordinance to match some of the statute that's changed and some of our departments, the way they're doing. We've moved a lot of services around, so.
I believe this is more of a housekeeping ordinance, housekeeping.
Is that the way you understand it, Tom?
Yes, both of them.
Great. I think both of them are that way. Any questions of staff? All right, we'll move to agenda item number 4. This is a county council item, and this is a solid waste item. Same thing, it's a first reading of an ordinance. And again, I think it really is a housekeeping, sort of cleaning up. The state changes things quite a bit, and we gotta make sure our ordinances are tracking.
Yes, first reading is today, so reading the caption, an ordinance amending the Douglas County Sanitation Code, Chapter 8.25. Ordinance number 2025-11-01. First reading is today, November 5th, 2025. Second reading is scheduled for November 19th, 2025. If adopted, the effective date would be February 18th, 2026. There's no action today, and this is again also some housekeeping changes to the sanitation code.
Perfect, thank you. Agenda item number 5 is an information technology item, and I think Nancy's not here today, so welcome.
Morning, Benjamin Mork, IT Department on behalf of Nancy Laney. IT Department intends to enter a contract with Structured Communications for the purchase of threat protection software in the amount of $145,229.97 for a 3-year term. This will replace the current software at a savings of $113,236.98.
Move to approve that contract.
A motion, a second. Questions or comments?
Appreciate the fact that you guys worked this out and found something that is gonna save us money like that.
Thank you very much.
I think the saving the money is a great part of this conversation, but the bigger part is making sure that we are doing everything possible to keep the data and the information we have here secure. And I really appreciate the work that IT does on that and continues to do. It is a monumental task when constantly you're being inundated with people trying to hack into the system and steal information. We've had other counties in Oregon and other organizations here in Douglas County that have been hacked into, and it is really disruptive and really expensive. So thank you for continuing to do that work.
Thank you very much.
Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call the question. Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye and the motion passes. Thank you. Agenda item number 6 is a Public Works Department item. I'll invite up our Public Works Director, Scott Adams.
Good morning, Commissioners. Scott Adams, Public Works. Item number 6 is an intergovernmental agreement between ODOT and Douglas County Division for Work Crew Services. It's a second amendment of this IGA. This is updating our rates to the $11.50 a day and getting us through this next year.
Move to approve the intergovernmental agreement.
I'll second that. Any questions or comments? Thank you for continuing the service. I know a lot of these other agencies we work with depend on work crew to help clean up a variety of situations. I know Roseburg City really appreciates it, some of the work they have to do here in town, so it's hard work and our work crew guys do a great job, but your department and the supervisors of work crew do a great job making sure it gets done, so thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call the question. Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye and the motion passes. I've got one quick off-agenda item. Some of you may remember last March, during the flood, we declared a state of an emergency. And amongst other things, that was actually done on Sunday. We, at our next regular scheduled meeting, we went ahead and approved that as a board. But the effective date was 3/16/2025. And it started at 10:15 a.m. Sunday morning. We put that in place because it does a lot of different things. I'm not gonna read all of it, but one of the important things it does is it allows all county departments of Douglas County to take all necessary steps authorized by law to secure the persons and property of citizens of Douglas County until further notice. So the reason that order has been in place is that we have worked through the process with FEMA. It's taken a little longer this year. There was an administrative change in DC right during the time this was happening. The cities declare emergencies, they work with the county works with the state, and then we send in a request to FEMA at the federal level. Not only did all that take longer because of the change of administration, but there was another emergency in another county, so they were kind of waiting for that to get ready to go. So it all got delayed, it got sent in. At the end of the day, FEMA granted the declaration for government entities, including cities, county, and districts. They did not, they actually declined and rejected the individual assistance. So we, Douglas County, worked with the state of Oregon to appeal that and exhausted all avenues possible to try to get those resources for the citizens and the individuals. We have now officially been notified that the answer is no. So I would like to move today to end the declaration of emergency.
Second that.
Motion is second. Questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call the question. Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye and the motion passes. Next agenda item is commissioner comments. Commissioner Kress.
Yeah, because I don't get this opportunity very often, I'd like to wish my wife Sasha a very happy birthday today. It doesn't fall on Wednesday, all that often, so I want to do that. And I also want to thank my grandkids, Lacey, Emmy, and Sawyer, for making the long drive down here to surprise her last night. That was quite special. So anyway, thank you for letting me do that.
Oh, wonderful. Wish her a happy birthday from the rest of us. I have nothing today and I will adjourn the meeting. Thank you all for being here.